What it do, Capricorn gang? Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. You are tuned in for your 10-day forecast for the first 10 days of October. We are tapping in to a financial read. Yeah, Capricorn, I know you like to hear that. Y'all want to see what's up with y'all money at all times. So that is what we will be focusing on for the first 10 days of October. I will be using the Everyday Witch Tarot along with this nice, lovely career and finance oracle deck and clarifying with this character oracle deck. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get up into your message, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what is going on for the first 10 days of October as it relates to your finances, as well as your career. So these are career and finance messages for the first 10 days of October for my Capricorn collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope all is well out there with you guys. We're going to get up into this message and see what you need to know as it relates to your money, Capricorn. And if I know anything about a Capricorn, they definitely love they money. They love to know what's going on with it. They love to know where it's going, when it's coming, all of that. They want all the deets. All the deets as it relates to them coins. What if any creative financial opportunities are on the horizon. Y'all want to know about all of it. Let's see what we got for my Capricorn collective. All right. So pulling 5 from the tarot, 5 from the career and finance oracle, and clarifying with the character oracle as needed. So let's see what 5 financial messages come through this career and finance deck for my Capricorn collective in the first 10 days of October. Let's see what they need to be aware of. What insights are popping up for my Capricorn collective. Sun, Moon, Rising. I don't do cards that fall on the floor, people. So one more card for my Capricorn collective as it relates to their financial message. Hey. One more card, please, Spirit. I can't keep these cards on the table. What's going on, Capricorn? Well, you got two. Okay, so for my Capricorn collective, in the first 10 days of October, as it relates to your finances and what you need to know, you receive the Hangman, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Five of Wands, as well as the Eight of Cups. All right. And from the Career and Finance Oracle, you got opportunity, brilliance, harmony, perspective, adventure, and authority. Now, I'm just going to give you the message like I got it, Capricorn. There is some... You're not happy, it seems, where you are financially, maybe in a job, in a role. You are really ready to get up out of there, like as it relates to a job, a company. Like, you want a different perspective because how things are being done at your organization or under or on the team that you're on, you ain't feeling it. You're not feeling it with this Hangman being here. You're wanting to, or you're starting to see things very differently as it relates to your own contributions and what you bring to this team or to this endeavor, right? And with this Ten of Wands being here in reverse, you want to burden up off your back. Like, something is like, all right, I'm over this. I am over how things are done here, and somebody might get challenged in such a way verbally, and they don't like it. Like, you may challenge a boss in such a way that it makes them uncomfortable, and some choice words are exchanged and some low blows are thrown your way, Capricorn, and you be like, you know what? I don't gotta take this. I don't gotta take this. I'm out with this Eight of Cups here. So in the first 10 days of October, either you are walking away or thinking about walking away from a job. It looks like with the tarot spread I got here, with this Hangman, like, you seeing it completely different, and seeing it from this perspective, when he's hung this way, it slows things down. You know, and you're like, yo, this level of stagnation and maybe even stupidity that I'm around just ain't for me. And I want to birth something more intentional, more purposeful with this Queen of Cups being here. You see her, she's at the water with this crab, that big old lobster, I think it is, in her hand. Like, she is the epitome of blessings, nourishment, sustenance, whatever you're, or wherever you are in your financial or career currently, Capricorn, you used to carry the burden of a team or of or a certain responsibility that you like, nah, I'm good. Where you, and I won't say you enjoyed it, you were okay with the burden that was brought to your doorstep or to your job, because it weighed out and it paid out the way it was supposed to. The burden wasn't a problem. But now it's like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna start looking elsewhere, because you don't want to deal with or carry around the anxiety issue problems of the work environment that you're currently in, right? There's a lot of negative connotation around communication at your job with this Five of Wands being here. This Five of Wands is an exchange amongst a group or a team of people where shots are being taken at each other, but it's not per se malicious. Or at least if you speak on it, somebody will be like, oh, I didn't mean it that way. It's like a joke that you could tell somebody is like, nah, it's a little extra spice on that comment that that person just made. And I don't know if they was serious or not, but I ain't like the comment that was being made. So it could be that someone at the workplace says something or does something that's inappropriate, and you just are like, no, I can't. My principles, my morals will not allow me to participate in this anymore. And you decide to walk away with this Eight of Cups. You have tenure, you have time at this organization, but you're like, you know what? I am willing to walk away from all of that for my peace of mind, for my integrity, for who I am as an individual. This is for the birds, because this burden now is becoming too heavy and not worth the risk. The risk is not worth the reward anymore in this environment that you are in. It's not yielding the benefits and the payouts that it once did for you, Capricorn. And you're starting to see things very differently. And you feel stuck to some degree where you are. You're feeling a little stuck with this hangman being here. But it's okay. An opportunity is going to present itself. Maybe not in the first 10 days of October, but you're going to start thinking about what potential opportunities you can even create for yourself by changing your perspective. Just changing your perspective a little bit may even allow you to just create harmony in a chaotic work environment, because you might have to stay put until a brilliant moment or ingenious idea comes to you, right? Just change your perspective. Maybe not get too caught up in what is going on a level above you in the executive branch. If it don't got nothing to do with you, let it go. Let it go, because you're about to embark on an adventure that is greater and bigger than you. And the authority that you're currently surrounded by is not your true authority, Capricorn. That's the message that I'm picking up for this Capricorn collective. Make sure you have the proper perspective around the authority that is in the picture, right? Because it could be that this person who is barking all the orders don't have a clue at all, right? They do not possess your brilliance, Capricorn, and it causes a reaction in them that is not so favorable. They don't show up in the most integral way as a leader, with this Five of Wands being here, saying things that are inappropriate, doing things that are not of good ethical grounding. So I'm going to clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse, as well as that Eight of Cups. And that will be your message, Capricorn. But before I do that, I'm going to read the messages at the bottom of each career and finance oracle card. So for opportunity, it says doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. Just do it. That's what it says. You know, like I said, you may, with this Eight of Cups being here and that Five of Wands, somebody says or does something that is just like, you know what? You see it as an opportunity to quit. Now, again, don't go quitting your jobs and then come into my comments like, oh my God, aTone, what did I do? I don't want to hear none of that. This is the message that I'm getting, but I am getting and picking up on a Capricorn collective who is a little hot under the collar and not happy with their work environment. And they feel as though the people they report to are a bunch of nincompoops. Amen. Just delivering the message as I see it. Perspective says, if you change the way you look at things, you could see everything in a brand new light that will help you get where you want to be. Again, to a more harmonious, fruitful, beneficial work environment, you're gonna have to change first yourself. And with yourself, that is your perspective on all of it, Capricorn. So for harmony, it says it's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is best. So again, taking some time to yourself, going inside of yourself, looking at what you bring to the table is a big part of how you will get to that next place. Also, you could be saying, you know what, I don't like working around this many people and being around this many people. I'm going to start to look for work from home jobs. You may want to be a little more isolated and change the environment that way. It may be a situation where you ask your current employer not to leave, but can I go work from home? Can I go take my laptop and work this same position that I have here today, not in your office, but from the confines of my home? And they might let you do it because it becomes a brilliant idea that sparks something for low overhead for the whole company. Who knows? But brilliant says you discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Again, self-awareness. We are the only people that we have control over is ourselves. So being alone, being isolated, having that uh solidarity or isolation will be good for your level of brilliance, Capricorn, to enhance it. Adventure says you make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. You could change your work environment to be outside, not inside, not work from home. You could go from a work from home job to working outdoors. Both of these environments lean towards a Capricorn collective that is more so working as an independent contributor by themselves, not with a team. So maybe you've been contributing to a team for a very long time and you don't want to do that type of work anymore. Maybe you're looking at becoming a contractor, to where you're not as dug in to a company or as tied to a company. You have more flexibility being a contractor or taking on contract work. right? It creates for more of an adventure for you, Capricorn. And last, authority. Clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. And that peace might be exiting the situation altogether, but some type of clash with how you see things going in your work environment versus the people that you report to is not lining up for you so much anymore, Capricorn, and it's causing you to look at things differently, wanting to move differently as it relates to your career path. So some changes might be on the horizon as it relates to your career, Capricorn. So if you're already feeling this or going through these type of situations at your job, this is your confirmation, Capricorn, to begin your search. Start looking at a new work environment. So if you work from home, you might want to be around people. Or if you work inside, you might want to work outside. Something like that, where you just want to switch it up. But let's get into this Ten of Wands in reverse and see what that is about. And if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button for your girl. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see what's up with this Ten of Wands for my Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first 10 days of October as it relates to your career and finance. Capricorn, what do we have going on with this Ten of Wands in reverse? So for the Ten of Wands in reverse, we have stranger and mother. Those couldn't be two worlds apart. A stranger and a mother, as far as knowingness, your mother, you came from her. A stranger, you know nothing about them. And those two clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse. Remember, I said at one point the burden was good, the work was cool, you didn't mind how strenuous the work was. But now it's like, nah, I'm cool off of that. I don't want to, this burden is becoming too great for me. I don't like this. And for mother and stranger to be the clarifiers of the Ten of Wands in reverse is just speaking to that, right? Like that mother energy is knowingness, it's comforting, it's how it used to be. But now this work environment feels strange to you. You feel like a stranger in it. At one point, it used to feel very nurturing, loving, embracing. But now, you feel like a stranger in this environment. So what once was, as it relates to your career, you used to get the warm and fuzzies for your work or your job. You don't get that same feeling anymore. You used to wake up excited to go to work, and that feeling may not be there anymore, because mother is selfless love, nurturer, source of life, maternal patience, comforter, like those natural, beautiful, nurturing things that cultivate a harmonious work environment. You're now a stranger in that same place. It says passers-by, encounters by chance, mutual aid, new friends. Like you looking like, I need something new. I need something different. This ain't it no more for me. So let's clarify this Eight of Cups and see what you or who you will be walking away from in the first 10 days of October as it relates to your career and finance, Capricorn. Let's see. Eight of Cups. Why is this here? All right, so the Eight of Cups was clarified by influencer and father. It's interesting that you got mother and then you got father. So again, what you're walking away from had some sense of knowingness with the father being here. It was very family oriented wherever you were. This work environment, you hear a lot of work environments describe their folks that they work with as a work family. Like, this is my work family. So you may be walking away from a work family, and then you have influencer here, and walking towards something that where you become a trendsetter, starting your own online business, creating content, becoming a social media media influencer might be on the horizon. Again, that is more of a independent contributor type of career path, which is what this message is alluding to for my Capricorn collective. You want something new as it relates to your job, where you are in the driver's seat and you're by yourself doing everything, contributing to the money that you get. It's all done by way of your hands, your hard work, nobody else's. You don't want anybody else's input as it relates to the next part of your career trajectory. And if someone is going to get involved as it relates to finances and career, they better know what they talking about, right? And you're going to be able to vet that and get down to the bottom of that very quickly, Capricorn. But that is your message. I hope it helps. Until next time, peace.